Yo, what's going on, guys? How are you? Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. What's going on? Hello. Someone wake him up? I'm awake. I've been awake since like 6 o'clock. Welcome to Dad Life. Hey, I am not late every time. ZM didn't wake me up this morning. But anyway, happy Thanksgiving, guys. I haven't logged in yet, so I don't actually know if the new mini event is live. Now, let's check it out. So, in the picture, there will also supposedly be a new tower holding a turkey here. I'm assuming it'll be here shortly. If not, that's okay. Good morning, Unusual. Good morning, Boris. Good morning, Daniel. uh, good morning, Pickleball. What's going on, guys? I hope you guys are also excited for a super tasty Thanksgiving. It's one of my holidays because this fat kid loves food. We usually do a non-traditional Thanksgiving in my house. I'm a big fan of seafood and I love steak, but as always, and as most people, I love me some mashed potatoes. The cheesier, the better. Let's see. So, who's hyped for not only this new mini event, but also the December 1st rollout here of the whole new season? I'm not sure if Boom Bear and Skull Shot will stick around in other tower defense games once the beta was over and they switched trading available. The codes kind of went away, and getting Boom Bear and these things were kind of they no longer were free. So I'm not sure. I haven't talked to anybody about that yet because obviously, if you can make new characters and you can kind of just mass produce these heroes and codes. So make sure you guys are on your grind and are taking full advantage of that. I'm not saying that you won't be able to get these anymore, but they might not be as easily available. You can join me. How did I get so many curse tokens? So if you watch my last video, you know is actually what we're going to be doing today to start. Shade, why was I late? It wasn't that late. It said 9 o'clock, right? It's like 9:03 right now on my clock. Anyway, if you guys are not in the United States, we have something called daylight savings time where it pushes our time an hour forward or backwards. I think it's in the fall, so the time goes back. So it gets really dark here really early now. It's dark at like 5 o'clock in the PM. What's up, Gold Falcon? So by my time, I am not late, but by the rest of the world's time, and because US is goofy. And if anybody's out there who actually can do anything about it, if you want to get rid of daylight savings time, I would not complain. I don't like feeling like I should go to bed at like 5 p.m. because I'm usually up till like 1 or 2. You got greed on Demon Mage. Feels bad, man. I think that might be a skill issue. Okay, but anyway, someone asked me earlier how I got so many skulls. And while we are waiting for the mini event to come out, we are going to show you how to get skulls. Basically, if anybody wants to come with us, we need to get our streak up. First thing to do, we're going to be playing 1-1 because it's a 3-minute clear time. Super easy, mind-numbing. You can see I have my D squad out here at the bottom of the screen. And it should be more than enough to get us through that. Can you send a link? I don't think I can send a link without going back out. Please, 6-4. I'm just getting my streak up on 1-1 right now. What's the best method to grind soul gems and curse tokens? I'm glad you asked. What we're doing right now, we're going to beat 1-1. We're going to beat it 5 times because that will get our streak up, and then we're going to take that over and let's see. I don't know why the teleporter isn't working, but you basically get your streak up and you take it over to infinite. And then when you complete infinite, it gives you double the rewards, which gives you like a really good amount of skull tokens. I think it's like 40 or something. So that's what I'm doing for the last couple days. It's been tough for me to make videos just because I have my kids are off school and dad mode takes over. So I do plan to have all of the new updates covered in as much short a time as possible, but bear with me here. I'm doing 1-1 right now. I don't, because I didn't even bring things to, wait, why are we doing this one? Okay. Well, it looks like we're going to try to do this one. I don't know. Oh, you know what? We're just going to keep doing this one. Okay, so what we're here for is basically to get our streak up before we go to infinite. If people don't want to do this, that's okay. But this is what we're doing because this is the fastest way to get gems and skulls. I'll just watch live, so I'll grind the new tower tomorrow. Oh, that's nice of you, but I mean, you know, make sure you get your grind in because there's going to be, you know, a lot of new stuff coming out, and you're going to want to have those skulls and those gems for all these fancy new towers, which we are super hyped for. And that, I don't know if you guys saw, but in the sneak peeks, there's 2 new angels coming out. It looks like an infernal and an archangel, and that is something that we, you know, we are big angel fans. People give us crap all the time because angels have the first 2 spots on our tier list, and in addition to Reaper units, which we don't really have any pure Reaper towers yet, but you know, that would probably be something we would be running even if it wasn't meta. I mean, I guess technically Skull Shot is kind of a Reaper, but he's got a bow. You know, but we're not complaining because he's the AoE tower we needed, and he is freaking awesome. So actually, as soon as we get done getting our streak up on these, we are going to be heading over to get 2 more of him because I'm almost to 25 urns. And you know what that means? We're going to do a opening video for 25 urns and see if we can't pull a shiny. Because if we can get that 1 in 25 shiny chance, we'll definitely be spending some of these skulls on there to try to get Nightmare. And I think that will give us a leg up in floor 7 and beyond. Because if you guys haven't gotten it yet, definitely get yourself a skull shot. Can I send a link so you can join after? Sure. Yeah, I mean, people, I actually have only been really grinding. Like I said, I have the fam home and it's family time. So, I mean, the best part about this game is you can play it as much. It doesn't take a whole lot to stay relevant, and you can also, you know, get a game started and then wander off for a little bit, which we'll also be taking a look at later because I had been starting, you know, Ghost Hunter Start, but as I found out, you know, through some of you really nice people on the Discord, Bone Collector actually has a use in Infinite as well, and you can basically get your towers up really fast. You can even do a Bone Collector Start by putting him out as the first unit that you place, and then you can get an angel out on the field before you die. So that seems to be the most efficient start because you don't actually need to do the pedestals and stuff in the skull shot area to actually survive, provided you have a decent team with you. I don't have any Nightmare Towers, but I do have Infernal on a meta team-ish. I haven't even been bringing Demon Mage, just kind of, as long as you got enough stuff out there, you'll make it. I hope we can have a Stunning Tower. I think that would change the game a lot, and I think that will probably be something that comes out next season. That was my biggest hope for this game is game mechanics. I love different tower mechanics. Okay, so we have win streak 1. I might already have a game under my belt here. I think I was playing something. I think I wasn't paying attention and I actually lost. I was almost to my streak, and then I was setting up stuff for the stream, and I think I lost the game. But we're gonna get this out real quick because we're just getting our streak up. Yeah, that's the plan for today until the until the new update comes out. What do you guys think that new tower is going to do? I don't know if you guys saw him in my thumbnail there, but it's basically a ninja holding a turkey. People were saying that they think he's kind of be like a necromancer and summon turkeys to walk on the track, which would be pretty funny. I would love to see those guys, a little line of turkeys going along there, destroying enemies as they go. But what if he threw the turkeys and they exploded into like a puff of feathers? I think that would be pretty fun too, especially if it was just like another, like maybe kind of like set from World Defenders, or like I don't even know what the new one is. I know there's a new tower that does that. I think that'd be pretty funny too. I would rock that just because, for the lulz, you know. Shay, do I know when the event is coming? I never know when the event is coming. I usually just make the stream and hang out till it happens. Sometimes it doesn't. And with Shade Luck, it usually happens about a half an hour before I actually have to go somewhere else. Like I said, today is part of the family weekend, so I want to spend time with my fam on here with you guys, and hope you guys have a good turkey day. But I also have some family events to go to as well, because we're gonna get some mashed taters. And I think I have about 2 hours to stream today, so it's going to be a short one, just because I would like to also put out a video. If anybody's new here to the game, and you're going to be seeing us going for Skull Shot and farming shiny Skull Shot, and you're like, bruh, I can't even get past floor 3. We didn't forget about you. As soon as I get time today, that is actually going to be the video that should be coming out later. We are going to be looking at the most efficient way to, probably should have placed an angel, to farm everything effectively, so you don't waste your stuff, especially since there isn't that much time till we go live with the actual full version of the game. For what that means right now, you can see there's a lot of little cracks in the lobby area where you can see, like we got the Reaper Den with Reaper Dad in there, and then we got a lot of other things coming up, quests. I'm still not sure what they're going to do. I really hope they incorporate putting in the heads that a lot of people have spent the time grinding for, maybe giving them like a power boost just for completing each of that. I think that would add a lot to the game's replayability. And I'm not saying that as someone who has done that already and wants to be rewarded for already farming those heads. I wouldn't mind farming those heads. It's just it doesn't seem to be the most efficient way to get this stuff right at the moment. So I would love to have a reason to go back and visit some of those other towers. Shay, does Creed do anything on Demon Mage? Absolutely zero. Apologies. My condolences. All right, so our win streak's at 2. We got a couple more games of this to go. Hey, what's going on? What's going on, XV? What's going on, Penny Plays? Have I gotten all the towers I need for Nightfang? I did. That is another thing that I'm really excited for. And if floor 7... So I was really excited because I was doing maths, and obviously we got about 1.5 weeks until the full event releases, but so that would kind of mean that if floor 7 is supposed to be part of season 0, that it should be coming out tomorrow. But even if it doesn't, that's fine, because I'd love to save resources for Nightfang, which we will be getting, and I will want to get Nightmare on that, obviously, because it's probably going to be the strongest tower, and we want to have the resources to do that. And if they don't force me to beat floor 7 tomorrow and waste a lot of resources, then I'm honestly okay with it. I would love to see a new floor tomorrow, but after struggling through floor 6, which, the struggle and the grind is why we like tower defense, I'm kind of worried that floor 7 is going to require something better than Infernal Team. So, what's up, Tallywally? When is the update? I'm not sure, but usually when I go live... Okay, so I have to consider. So when our time changed, that pushed our time back, which made us get an extra hour of sleep, but we lost an hour of daylight. So for you guys, I'm an hour late, which should be good, because I'm pretty sure that the creators of the game are in the same boat as you are, so that should push us an hour back from that. And then But usually when I start my stream at 10 EST, depending if it's like a small update, it's already out. So I'm hoping it's soon. But if when it's a big update, it's hard to say because I have a lot of stuff to do and make sure they have all their ducks in a row. Today it's probably turkeys, but you know, I mean, yeah, I'm not exactly sure, but we're gonna be waiting. Oh no, I wasn't paying attention. Don't kill us. Yeah, we're dying. You have all the units needed for Night Fang. Nice, nice. Feels good, man. For those of you that are worried about this tower, if you're going to be here for the long time of the long haul of the game, I think with what they did with enabling extra urns in the infinite mode, and between that and the double urns in the playtime rewards, I think that makes those things feel very valuable. I think because of how hard levels scale and the more people you add to actually pushing floors, I kind of feel like pushing floors is easier as a solo endeavor. But as far as the difficulty of the infinite maps that they have going on right now, I think that the best and most fun to do is play Infinite with friends. You can carry people, you can get them the new really good towers of Skullshot and Boom Bear from the Infinite mode, and it's just, once you get that streak up and get the double rewards from Infinite, like, it's the best thing to do in the game, and it feels good, man. Win streak 3. Okay, so we got, actually, I think we only need to beat this one more time, and then we can head over and get ourselves, see if we can get ourselves 2 more Skullshot urns. What's up, the World Defender? Good to have you back, man. It's Crispy. What's going on, dude? I'm gonna pass out. It's a demon mage, so it isn't horrible. I rolled Nightmare on my demon mage and accidentally sold it. I mean, it's not, yeah, I mean, was it a shiny demon mage? Because those are a little bit harder to come by, but still not terrible. I mean, you're really only missing out from the extra boost, but we don't have our demon mage in here. I think ours has Vision 3 on it, and since you don't benefit from the damage mod, it's not that big a loss. There's been nothing so far where I've been like, oh man, I wish I had like 2 inches on my my demon mage over like the Vision 3, so it's okay. Would Lucifer be a good trade for Night Fang? No. I mean, I don't know, but you have to look and see the number of Lucifers versus the number of demon brawlers and see what the ratio is for that. But I have a feeling that demon brawler is a lot rarer than Lucifer. Now, if Night Fang comes out and he looks kind of like a paranormal, but if he comes out and happens to be a demon, then I think Lucifer is going to be way more in demand, which might be good for the devs because people are going to want to be boosting that, and the more viable demons there are, the better Lucifer becomes, because he's basically a demon mage that does damage, which is just nutty. Did answer if I do have all of the towers needed for Night Fang, so we should be good on that. The update is today. Yeah, I don't actually know. Oh wait, where did our music go? There we go. I fell already. That's okay. You guys forgive me, right? It's Thanksgiving. But anyway, things that I am thankful for are getting to spend some time today with you guys, and also we did pass 900 subscribers on the channel, so thank you so much for that. I think we're headed to 1,000 in the next week or so. So if you haven't subbed, I appreciate you if you wouldn't mind doing that, because we got a lot of fun things in the works. I'm looking at making some Roblox, some Gaming with Shade Roblox stuff. I was looking at just putting out a t-shirt, but I would love to get some Reaper related gear for you guys, like a Reaper hood, or you know, maybe something like just some little like pins or something, or like little skulls or something to go on stuff. I honestly, if anybody actually knows how to make full models, I wouldn't mind getting like a like full like epic Reaper suit for people to wear. You think, Shade? I think we need to do this one more time. So you can actually stop on win streak 4, and take that over, and then that counts. But I don't. I know I might have one game on you guys, so we can play one more game, just so you have your streak too. Now, when I'm finished here, I'm gonna head out back to the lobby though, and anybody that wants to come with us for Infinite can do so. I can post a link as well, but I wouldn't. I'm not gonna deny you your chance to come along. So let's get one more in there for you guys. I'm gonna miss out on 20 plus earns because I don't know what that means. Okay. Do you think, Shade, what would you trade a Night Fang for? Yeah, I'm gonna be real. I think he's kind of be like God Kuma. Nobody was. I mean, I'm not gonna say nobody was trading, but like I know some people that got a couple like really lucky demon brawlers, but it's gonna be spicy. So people were like, "Oh, hey, I have secrets." Well, honestly, they did the cool thing, and they made it so that secrets are actually fairly easy to get. Do I know when pets will gain levels? They gain levels now. You just have to collect more pets. My new pet is like level 40 something or 60. I don't even, something really high. But anyway, you can get secrets really easily in this game. So the hardest things to get are going to be those shiny secrets. Like, I really want a shiny Death Angel, but would I trade a Night Fang for it? No, because I know how hard it was to get a Night Fang, and I feel like if I took a ton of, like, say I went all in on like a double angel, I feel like I can at least get a shiny angel or a shiny Death Angel, but I don't. I mean, you can't. There's nothing you can do. You could have a million soul gems and never get a Night Fang. So, I mean, he's going to be pretty pricey. I almost feel, I want to say, like, not shiny Lucifer, but, like, it'd have to be something, you know, that you can't just get by grinding a lot. Or tiny tasking your way through. Do you think that if you have 2 of everything or 3 of everything, you'll be able to get that many Night Fangs? I do. That's generally how they do it with the chests. I think it's usually up till 5. I wish they would add more than just 3-person lobbies. You know, if this team really takes off, I could see them doing a ton of different stuff for anywhere from like PvP to like I would love to see some sort of like 5-player raid mode or something where you need like a full elite team and you take on like the biggest baddies in the game. Shade, am I going to bring my Demon Mage in Infinite? Yeah, I can do that. Hey, what's up, Penny? I don't know if you're watching the same stream that I'm watching, but I definitely said hey and answered your question like 3 times. Love you. But, so, I also wanted to take a poll. Do you guys have off, like, for those of you guys that are still in school, do you guys have off for a long time for Thanksgiving break? Because my kids have off for like 10 days in a row. Like, how crazy is that? I wish we had things like that when I was a kid. But I'm like, you know, Shade's old like dinosaurs. And, you know, the writing of the U.S. Constitution and things. So, lobby, yeah. All right, so I'm pretty sure I have joins on. This server looks like it's pretty full, so I'm gonna back out. Let me claim my rewards, and then I am gonna go. Let me see here. I'm gonna have to adjust my server real quick because I'm pretty sure this is on private. So hold on, give me a second here. Friends allowed. Allow joining. Private server link. Copy. There you go. To everybody. Wait, why can't it won't let me post my link? Resource has been exhausted. What the heck does that mean? There you go. Good luck. But yeah, if anybody wants to hit me up in the private server, you can join via that link. In the link in the description for this stream, you can find the House TD Discord link. A lot of good people, a lot of good content on there. Also, the Gaming with Shade Discord link is on there too. If you just like the community and like to chill, there is a ton of people that are here all the time. ZM, you need to touch grass sometimes, my friend. And then, you know, stop by, ask questions, check out. You can check out different information. We have a lot of different info for you on the Gaming with Shade Discord. Let me pull up. Actually, let's pop over here real quick. So. All right. So I'm gonna go full screen for a second here. If you go over to the Gaming with Shade Discord, you can see all the current codes we have available. There is one more which we have to go look at, and I was too lazy to add it today. We also usually grab all of the tower information for stuff that comes out, and you can find the stats and stuff on here as well. There is a whole section over here where people just post the towers that they've gotten with the stats and what different ones look like with different buffs on it, everywhere from the most common to the secret. And people love to flex the fact that they have shinies and Nightmare, and I don't have it yet, but that's okay. Like I said, you do see we have the resources. We will be getting there to get us through floor 7 and beyond. But if you just want to come over and be like, Shade, look at this really shiny thing that I got. I'm pretty sure if you hopped over to General now, there'd probably be someone with shiny Nightmare everything. Also, we have something called Grand Titles over here in the Gaming with Shade Discord, where you post your achievements, and then you become a Spider Lord and or Dr. Death from, obviously, Spider Lord is from beating White Widow solo, and Dr. Death is from beating the Doctor. And honestly, since they've added that the AoE tower skull shot, there's been a lot more of you guys that have joined the prestigious ranks of Dr. Death. So that's awesome. Congratulations to you. I'm going to pop back over here to the game real quick. And now, Shade, you got a life? I do, actually. That's why we're going to be streaming for 2 hours today, because we want to go and... Alright, so we want to go and have some turkey with the fam. Oh, hold on. I'm sorry to punk you guys. I almost went in. We almost blew our streak. So let's get rid of this stuff. We don't need that anymore. We'll keep Bone Collector. We'll keep Lucifer. Keep Angel. What do we want to replace this with? We definitely want that. And then I think we want this. Oh, I said I was going to bring Demon Mage, didn't I? Maybe we'll... Yeah, let's do this. Does it count? Am I in here? I don't think I'm in here. You guys are gonna go on without me. Bye, friends. Oh no. Why don't I count? I'm a person. There we go. Shade, you have grown, man. See the size of the watchers now? Congratulations on the huge win for you. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate you. We're just here having fun, guys. I didn't even look at how many people are here today. If you guys like this place and you like this space and you are having a good time here on Thanksgiving with the fam, that's all we can ask for. So we're going to be heading over to, obviously, Skull Shot because it is way faster than Boom Bear. Sorry, Boom Bear, you're a core dude, and I don't have a shiny version of you yet, so we will probably return to you at some point. But I need that shiny Skull Shot. Oh yeah, we're definitely doing Maze. It's just, I forget what the time is. If any, I'm sure somebody has it here in the chat, but it's like an hour for 150 and getting that second premium earn versus an hour for, when is the update? Yes, I do see the chat. We don't know. It's usually out. It's usually, when it's just a small update like this, it should be out in the next half hour. But it's just a guess. We don't actually know. You're like, so if anybody's wondering why I'm starting with Shiny Skull Collector, it's because it's the most efficient start. If we get 5 of them out before that second wave, it should punch me into, well, so they got me covered here, which is nice. When I roll solo, I do bring Shiny Skull Collector because I pop him out, and then after this wave coming, it should give us enough for an Angel, and we usually only suffer about 1/4 of our life damage. Obviously, this wouldn't be the most efficient start if you were trying to go for leaderboards, but we usually just farm Skull Shot earns. What are the changes at the update? We don't know yet exactly, but there is a new tower. It seems to look like a ninja holding a turkey. Hey, that's awesome. I love meeting people from all over the world. This has been such a great opportunity to connect with people, and I wouldn't have it any other way. So hello to all of you guys that are in Ireland. Shiny Ghost Hunter for early game endless. Yeah, I do enjoy that. It's not bad, but it's like, yes, I know these towers add damage boosts, but I'm not too concerned. I guess we should, since I'm not on autopilot mode here, I will probably switch around and play the way you're supposed to play. But since you're not actually going for, since we're not really going for leaderboard, you can get away without using the towers. And I don't know if anybody knows this, but you can actually put 8 of these things on here if you space them correctly. And they do give you a fairly, I think it's 25% damage boost. Why do I place the Angels down there? Because if you're only going to floor 150, you don't actually need to place them up here. It is fun to play the level, but like if you're just trying to bang the level out while you're doing other things, you can just place everything right over here. And provided you have like a fairly meta team, you actually don't need to use these things. Now, I haven't actually beaten this with 3 people, so you may actually need to use this, especially depending on what your teammates have going on there. Shade is going to get Shiny Night Fang? I hope so. That would be such a huge win. Especially if like a Reaper-esque tower could be our first shiny meta unit. And shiny Nightmare Tower. That would be sweet. Yo, Shay, do I have this tower? What am I looking at? I have all the towers, except the ones that are available anyway. Oh, how did I put 6 angels? Other people have angels. They're not all my angels. People are asking what greed does. It is a 25% damage boost, and it doubles the money that you get from damage from that tower. Pretty awesome. Obviously, Nightmare is usually better for most things. I haven't. The only other thing where you wouldn't really want, I mean, if you're already banging that full Nightmare, full meta tower setup, then you don't really need greed. But greed allows you in some of the levels that escalate very quickly to get more units out on the board. If you just plop down 4 greed angels and throw out your demon mage, which I'll probably put him. We can get most everybody in here. Then it will carry you, and you'll have like double the money that you would have had otherwise. And people always fight me on this, but there are periods of time where if you're not going for extreme longevity or like end game content, where greed is actually better than Nightmare. I know it's the same amount of damage boosts, and like if you break everything down into numbers, that they're exactly the same, and Nightmare is technically better, but Nightmare will not get you more gold and more towers out on the board in the early game. I know, I was just thinking about that. Shiny Nightmare Nightfang is going to be rare when someone gets it. I mean, honestly, for the near future, that will probably be the #1 tower in the game, and I wouldn't be surprised if there'll probably be less than 100 of them. And unless they bring it back somehow, I don't know how you would ever get it again. So if you were looking at towers from in the past, like God Kuma and stuff from World Defenders, God Kuma even to this day is the best. I don't know. I know Reaper King is pretty good too, but like, how long has God Kuma been on top? It's the first chest unit that came out, and it's still highly sought after. So like, get yourself a Night Fang. Whoever has the shiny Night Fang is going to have such a huge lead in leaderboards. And I don't know if they said if they're doing leaderboard rewards yet, but I mean, I can't see, like, we have a leaderboard or infinite, so why wouldn't we have a leaderboard eventually? Does greed work on Bone Collector, and is it worth it if it does? The only thing you actually don't want to enchant your Bone Collectors. The only way to increase their production is by getting the shiny version. For what they do, I haven't found any reason to have a shiny one over a regular one. The only thing that's worth having shiny and farming for that is actually not that hard to get is Demon Mage. You go from 1.18 to 1.23, which is a 5% boost. I know it doesn't seem like a big number, but when you're rocking towers with huge damages and you're trying to push for leaderboard, it can be beneficial. Especially if you're free to play. There will be less. You think there'll be less than 10 shinies? Yeah, I could see that. Holy cow, this guy has shiny Nightmare Lucifer. Yeah, so they did make it really easy to get secrets in this game, which I think is awesome. You know, it's like you see this red border and you think, it's like I always think of Toilet Tower Defense with those mythics, and those things are hard to get. But it's nice that they let everybody get that far, the heart, and it's like if you grind enough and get enough skulls, you can get Nightmare on things too. I'm confident that I will have Nightmare by the time I need it. But really, that getting a shiny secret is going to be like the unicorn of this game. So I think that is going to be the hardest thing to get. And if you can, like, you have that friend that's like, oh, hey, I have this. It's like, if you're a bro, you'll tell him to hold on to that, because shiny secrets are going to be like I would say, what is that like? Is that Mythic and Toilet Tower Defense? What if shiny chance is increased if you have all premium units shiny? I mean, I have seen a couple people with the Shadow Fiend and the shiny variant. I mean, I guess, but I don't think, I mean, as far as I know, it doesn't actually work that way. So you said we can get up to 5 Night Fang urns. I believe that is the case. I mean, every other, the developers of this game, when they do chests like that, it generally lets you get up to 5. Have I seen that anywhere in writing? So other than trust me, bro, can I show you anywhere where it says that? No. But yes, you can get up. I would say that you should be able to get up to 5. If you guys actually have 5, that's impressive. Holy moly. Congrats to you. But yeah, we're just chilling here right now. We're waiting for the update to come out. We might go over and look at our tier lists. This dude already has our dream, the shiny skull shot. Alright, let's see. What stage do you guys want to go to? I'd be happy with just going to 125. But if you need the premium earn from 150, sure. We can go to 150. You don't even have Ghost yet from premium earns? Dang. I know people said they opened like 100 premium earns and only got Ghost Hunter. Yeah. It is tough. What is like the minimum required amount of units or specific units to start reaching wave 100 in Infinite? So, like I said, today we will be putting out a video for you guys that need to get through this stuff. I'm going to give you guys a sneak peek right now since you guys were nice enough to come hang out on Thanksgiving with me in a video game. So, when you join the game, the first thing you want to do is go and grab all the codes and then punch those in and get the resources. But then you should go to either the Gaming with Shade Discord or the House TD Discord and find a tier list. Ours are a little bit different, but I recommend going for tough to find, and not all of you are that patient, and I know everybody's not going to go looking for a guide like I would when I start a game because I like to min-max and power game. But if you take all your resources and you wait till the banner pops up with, at least for the next week or so, you want to find that double angel with the death angel in the middle and the regular angel for the mythic, and then, I mean, that's mainly what you want to look for. But if you can happen to find a demon mage in there as like your purple, that also would be beneficial to you. And then you basically, you don't need a whole lot, because if you can find a trio, like a decent trio, you're only putting out, let me see how many we get 12 units. If you can get like even any set of half decent mythics, or like, I'm trying to even think. Basically, I mean, you really just have to have something that's like, look at the tier list, get anything that's in like A to B range, and then fill in with it in a part of a trio and try to get someone to carry you to get Boom Bear. Once you get Boom Bear, you know, try to farm for a demon mage. I think that you won't really need a whole lot. I can't remember what it is, and I think I might have deleted it, but I think I saw somebody using like an executioner and like a boom bear and like towers that I never even use, and they made it. It was barely, but I'll have to see if I can track it down before I make the video just to show like what the baseline is, but it's not very high. Where should I put my skull shots? Actually, let's talk about where you could put skull shots. So we put ours right here. We have our demon mage right here in the middle, so you'd kind of want things to be in this area. Since we put a bunch over here, I think we'll throw them one so that they're covered as well. We're not too concerned. But where you generally want to place skull shots, now that we got all this covered, is at the end of long areas, because so they do pierce damage, right? So like things generally won't make it this far, but like if you're trying to cover this whole line right here, you'd put a skull shot here, and when something comes into this range, it shoots a bullet that goes this way, and it goes through every single unit on this board. So you kind of want to set your targeting to last. So say you have a whole string of units that are coming down this way, and the first ones start to get past this corner. You still want to be shooting this way for the most part, as long as you know something's going to finish off that first one this way. So you're still hitting 5 or 6 units going down this way instead of shooting at 1 unit this way, because once this first one breaks the corner, if you're shooting at it, the bullets will start going this way, and then they're not going through multiple units, just that first guy. So obviously at the end of long lanes is good. Also, if you take, we have max heroes placed. Why do we have that? Oh, okay. So we have to sell some of these. Hopefully they add a hotkey for selling these in the near future. But that wasn't too terrible. So also, I don't know if they fixed this yet or if it's intended or not, but so obviously there's a lot of things coming out this way. You can place one in the middle of each intersection, and now you're, instead of shooting at an angle and kind of like having the bullet go off, like say I put one here. Something that came this way will enter here, and we're going to be shooting off the side. But something that can shoot either from the middle or from the end of the lane, you want those bullets to stay in the middle of the lane so they cover the whole lane as they go. We're gonna get rid of that one. But let me see, does this guy cover down here? Fully upgraded. Unfortunate, I don't think that counts. Should I use my Oblivion Boom Bear or Hell Fury Demon Boys? Oblivion Boom Bear would be better. They decreased the 80 range that Skull Shot had before. I think that's fair. Did it? Oh, wow, he did get it. I mean, that could... Could you imagine if that had 80 range and then you put Infernal on it? Like, I think that's... Like, it already covers most of the map. Like, what do you want from it? Did they nerf Steve? Yeah, they did. Rip Steve. Steve is now just a normal Reaper tower. Shay, do you think they'll do leaderboard rewards again? Yeah, they probably will. So I think they're trying to get all of the game mechanics out they want first before they just add a tower that they need to make each... before they need to make a new tower each month. There should be trading in World Defenders. They went a different direction with that one. Whether or not you think that was the right direction, I mean, I think it was cool. Like, I liked making some Robux off of that game. But I'm definitely a fan of the trading system that they've implemented and should be coming out here on the 1st. Shay, do you remember what percentage pity you were at when you pulled Demon Brawler? There was no pity at that point when I pulled Demon Brawler. As it tends to go with Shade in video games, I usually do the wrong thing the day before the right thing is available. So it's just kind of where we're at. We don't actually need this down here. So let's just put all of our stuff back out here. I think this might be a good spot too. But yeah, I mean, if you're not going to place, like, I don't know why you would place these guys here. You'd probably want to put them on top of the towers if you're just going to be shooting random directions. But if not, you want to have them at like intersections and shooting in straight lines. And then placing their attacks to last. See, where would be the best, if you wanted to boost your towers and shoot from something, where would be the best one to use? So this one's not terrible. This one would shoot this way. Probably this one, I guess. Did you see there's a guy with like 500 soul gems? He is crazy. I'm trying to not join the tiny taskers. I think maybe I'm just like a masochist and don't mind putting forth the effort, but like if the game can play itself, then I don't see the point of playing. Have I downloaded Tiny Task and tried it? I have. I just, you know, I like when it feels like I've actually been doing something in the game, and if it's almost kind of like a cheat code, right? So like I grew up in the original Nintendo generation, and there was something called Game Genie where you could literally put it over your cartridge and you stick it in the game, and you pull up this giant book back when we had actual books and look for a code and put it in, and you could just get infinite lives. And then it's really just a skill issue, but it's not actually the game as it was intended. So I mean, I guess it depends on your time constraints and what you feel like doing. I mean, but that's, you know, the game is really up to you. No one is going to care what you do. Like, you can flex 500,000 soul gems. I mean, if we played, if that's what we wanted to do, we could probably do it too. And, you know, as much as I'd love, it's like, what if I did that? Like, what if I had all the best units with all Nightmare on it? Obviously, I could show you guys and be like, hey, look, we're the best. We cleared this stuff. It was easy. But like, do you think like that's what like most kids are able to do? Do you think they have like gaming setups where they have like a computer and are rocking that, like, just on average? Like, and also, do you want to see me beat all the content with the you know, the most, like, I don't know, with the most meta loadout, with the most meta things on it? It's like, we don't have any Meta Nightmare Towers yet, but when we get it, it's going to be so sweet. I'm going to be so excited. But like, if I, you know, say I just turned on Tiny Task for a week and came back and I had like, you know, 4,000 skulls, like what did we actually do there? Statistically, we should just be able to put Nightmare on all of our towers. We'll beat all the levels, and you guys won't watch me like struggle and figure out how to actually beat the levels, because we'll just have everything. I mean, we can do that if that's what you guys want to do. Really wish I saved my premium earns for when Pity came out. Sadly, I didn't know Pity was coming to the game. And that is the pitfall for playing a beta game. You never know what they're gonna do, and you struggle and you play the hard game, and you might make some mistakes, but that's okay. I mean, like honestly, with all the stuff they're putting out now, most of the stuff we have right now in the next season or two will probably not be meta, and you'll probably have to go through and replay anyway. But that's the fun, right? That's why you keep playing the game. Yes, it does feel less rewarding just to have something do it for me. I got only tiny tasks to the point I got Demon Brawler now, and I mean, but that's the thing. Like, I'm not condemning you guys that use tiny task. Like I said, this if trying to figure out how to do that stuff and figuring out and having it work. When I used to play Diablo 2, like I used to, there was so many facets to that game. You could you wanted to be the first person to clear and get like the fancy stuff and be the sorcerer standing there and your Shaco and like your Viper Magi that's like, hey, look, I've got this like hardcore ladder on lockdown, and then you take all that stuff and you slowly transition it into stuff you're hammered in, and then you set up the bot farm, and you put you can like use like programs and figure out stuff, and that's like a whole different rabbit hole, and that was fun too. So like really there's any way to play these games. Obviously certain things are against terms of service, so don't do that, anything that would be against terms of service, but like this is really just about you having fun. And I'm sure there are people who out there who can give you tutorials on how to do that stuff, but this will not be one of them. I think taking away beams from Angel for mobile was a good decision for lag. Huh. Did they really? What is Tiny Task? Tiny Task is a program that records your mouse and like your basically what you do, and then you can set it to repeat, and then it will do the thing for you. I'm starting to not really play World Defenders because of the recent updates that aren't that crazy and nothing really new. I think they still have a good community, and it was kind of like the birthplace for the house. I think they made decisions on World Defenders that I would not have made, but at the same time, like they definitely are learning from it, and I do like the marketplace and stuff. I think it has like a cool feel, and if you want, like, where else can you play a game that's fun and sell your stuff to make Robux and then bring it over to the house and buy premium items? But you know what I mean? Like it's still fun. It's still got its own thing, and I think what's cool about that game is kind of like what we did. We're still mainly house fans and house fanatics, but if you go over to World Defenders, the cool stuff really comes out on the updates, right? Like the main game, especially if you've got a fairly decent squad, there's no point playing like the main part of the game that's there all the time. But they do release fairly frequent updates, and you can snipe some new towers, take them over, sell them, get some Robux. I'm not gonna lie, I probably spent back before this game was the house was more free to play. I definitely spent some Robux, and a lot of them I got from selling some of my OG towers in World Defenders. And a lot of people that play the house, came from World Defenders. So like you can meet up with people on here, go play with them on there, and there's a good chance that just people you meet on here can help you through harder content on World Defenders as well. Is the update out? We don't know yet. I haven't gone back over it. I don't see any pings yet from the house Discord. So I guess we're chilling on that. The house is such a good game, and honestly, it deserves the player count it has. I have to agree with you on that one. I will be real with you guys. I know a lot of you guys are still asking me questions about, you know, tower costs and what you should sell different towers for in World Defenders. I don't know if it's just because of how much promise and how much new stuff is coming out, and I want to be ready for it so I can give you guys like the best content, and you guys can, you know, watch me struggle in shade fashion. But I'm trying to minimize that shade struggle as much as possible, just so you know, because if I didn't put in that work this week and at least get what I think will at least get me a Nightmare Tower, I don't think we were gonna beat floor 7. But meanwhile, in World Defenders, I think the power creep has crept so high that they can't make the game all that more difficult. Like, if they ever make the game hard enough to the point where God Kuma with Eternal Glory on it isn't enough to like carry you through most things, then I think the general public won't be able to progress. But meanwhile, I think they've given everybody enough tools, and they're keeping everything in check in this game in like a linear fashion that you know, I think everybody kind of knows what they have to do and can progress. Plus, I mean, you got quests, you got stuff coming out, you got all sorts of crazy things. You got trading. As soon as that comes out, we will be making a trading video and guide on what to do and what not to do. I will be contemplating prices, and hopefully we'll have like a price list for you guys on our Discord. Yeah, I mean, in World Defenders, right? Like, you don't. It was kind of like Spectral Block's first big game, and I think they learned a lot from that and had a lot of different things that they could bring and put all their ducks in a row. And now you have like, it's not obviously not the final form, but like this is the game we've been waiting for. When's the next time you're gonna give away some premium urns? We should probably do that, huh? All right. Let me pull up. I want to do some giveaways. Is it going to be today? I don't know. So we're at 933 subscribers, and we have a week. I'm going to be putting out some videos. I didn't really plan to give away urns today, so I actually would have to. I think I would have to get some more Robux. But we can do that. I will definitely give away some premium urns before the update comes out. I'm hoping that maybe there's still an update tomorrow if Floor 7 came out, because like if you do the maths, and the main update is next week, then if Floor 7 was supposed to be part of Season 1, then it should come out tomorrow, but I don't actually know. No one has told me anything. And I would love to give out some more premium urns before the update comes out, the big update that is. I think you're right, Cyrus. I think World Defenders has reached its max power level. Hey, what's up, Smock? How's it going? What's up, Jose? Do you have a link to the house Discord? I think it's in the description for this stream. If not, just look at one of my other videos and it's in the description there. I don't even really play the house that much because my luck is really bad and can't get kitty or mask. Hey, what's up, Mixed Typical? Well, that is a shame, bro, because like there's a lot of good content here. Well, here, I'll tell you what. Once we hit 1,000 subscribers, I do have 40 some mythical urns, and I think I'm up to 5 secret urns right now, and I'm not giving away all of them because we do need to trade up for some shiny units of our own, but you know, we will be doing some giveaways that are just on our Discord, and also some giveaways via chat in the comment section of our videos for definitely for 1,000 subscribers. We're going to be giving away a ton, at least 1 or 2 secrets, and you know, at least 10 mythic urns, I would say is fair for the milestone of 1,000 subscribers. So I appreciate you guys that have subscribed. You guys are awesome. I'm also looking into doing a bunch of other things coming up, which I'm just going to leave the lid on that for now. House nearly has 50k votes. That's awesome. Hey, if anybody has the new code, can you post it in the 40k code that they posted? I know it's in the World Defenders Discord, which I guess we have time here. We can just pull it up. Codes. There we go. Use code happy40k. I'm sure you guys already know about this one if you're here because you're on the house Discord most likely. But check that out. Here's a bunch of other ones. Shade, are we going to do some World Defenders Infinite to get the leaderboard towers? Yumi and Jar Jar? That depends. Let's see, what's today? We should probably get at least a couple, yeah. We'll probably do that last week. Alright, so let's go back to the game real quick here. We're still waiting for that ping from the house Discord to let us know that the event is up. Thanks God of... Is that Sibin? Or Chibin? For those of you guys who are newer to the game, have you guys progressed to... How are you guys doing in the infinite modes? Do we know what time the event is happening or about when? No, we have no idea, man. The mini events like this are usually out by now, so I'm not really sure. I have about an hour yet before I have to head to a family event so I can get some turkeys, and if not, if that doesn't happen, I will probably be back on later to either make a video or maybe we'll go live again. I really like being live for you guys when the updates come out because you guys are really sharp and have a lot of good information for me. You're almost like my sleuth squad, and like you're really good about sharing with the community about what's going on. So as you can see, like for legality purposes, I don't know if this is legal, but you can place skull shots in the middle of the track in the cross areas, and that was shared by somebody while we were doing our live stream last time. You know, obviously I didn't even play the game yet, and people were telling me that, you know, you can place units on top of these towers for damage boosts, and everybody's just, you know, helping a bro out. So it's really cool to come on here and share knowledge with you guys. Why is the skull shot endless quicker than the boom bears? So generally they make the harder levels faster. Just kind of be a theme that Spectral Blocks does. And also, people were saying that they'd like to get resources faster, and the game's taking too long. I know people were pushing for like a 2x and 3x mode, which we haven't gotten yet, but I think, you know, while still keeping the same time allotment that the devs seem to want you to put into this, they did make it feel more rewarding, and you know, it's kind of a hey, you guys have reached the next power level, you can beat this next infinite mode, and I think that if you know, it's a reward for the people who have progressed in the game. You should be rewarded and get more for being higher level. I like how the endless modes in the house are easy enough for people like me. Hey, Mixed Typical, what people were asking earlier. I'm not saying you have a noob lineup, but like, what are you clearing Skull Shot, and do you what's your lineup like? TT Gaming, can I add you on Roblox? Sure, man. Shoot me a friend request. My list might be full, but I about due to. Hey, congrats, Aaron. Congrats on Shiny Skull Shot. You think it would be cool if they add a race mode like BTD6? I think, I think they're looking to go all out on this game, and I wouldn't be surprised if we saw something like that. Or, I think in World Defenders, they did do things where they had some sort of PvP mode. I wasn't even around for that, or maybe it was a challenge. I'm not sure if they'll do that because the game's getting a lot bigger, and I think that was something they actually had to moderate pretty heavily. So, but it would be cool to see. You got Shiny Skull first try. I wanted to scream. Well, if you got... So your team's probably pretty good if you got Shiny Skull, because like that's pretty OP. Okay, so people were asking me what the base level is to beat Infinite Mode. Mixed Typical is actually rocking Watermelon, Boom Bear, Sage, Shiny Skull Shot, Mage, and Rampage. What were you using in place of Shiny Skull Shot? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, okay, so before Shiny Skull Shot, you were using Rampage. So he's got a mix of Mythics and Watermelons and Epic. Is it Epic or is it Rare? But either way, like, I mean, those are pretty decent, right? Sage is a secret. He's kind of mid. Boom Bear is good, but it's just like, you can get carried to get Boom Bear, and you can get carried to get Skull Shot. Obviously, depending on what your friends are like, or, if they're not your friends and you're trying to get random people to help you, the better your lineup, the better chances you have of getting through it. But it's not impossible. Shade, I'm on 16% pity for Demon Brawler. How much earns do I need to open to get to 50%? Oof. It's like 589 or like 600 premium earns to get to full pity. So like to get to 50%, oof, you're gonna need like almost 300. I think you have to open to get to 50% pity, which I don't even know if that's possible anymore. Even if you are using the best method, which I think, like I said, is to build your streak up, go into endless mode, and then grind that for 2 hours, come back out, collect the time play reward, and then go back in for another 2 hours and just repeat. Jonathan says, I got Demon Brawler my first ever earn, man. There's probably, I will keep that down. There's probably gonna be some salty people in the chat on that one. I use Demon Mage, Death Angel, Angel, Shiny Skull Shot, and Shiny Boom Bear. Wow, man, nice job on those shinies. And it's like those are powerful units, and it's like for us plebes that don't have that, you can get like regular Skull Shot and Boom Bear and still be competitive in the game. And if you want, or obviously probably as you're going to need here in the upcoming days with the new floors coming out, you're probably going to need to get those shiny units. Either that, I'm not sure, I don't know how hard they'll make this game, whether or not you can just, if you just farm the regular best units, if they keep it that way, or if the floors will start getting harder where you actually need like the shiny nightmare variant of like the best units to stay competitive. I feel like if you have a meta team and you have like Infernal on it, and it's like even when the new season comes out, if you grab those new Angel fam with the Archangel and the Infernal Angel, and then you get Infernal on them, and I think that's probably going to be enough to keep you competitive and going through the floors. I did like the fact that you kind of needed to get an AoE tower to get past things, and I feel like having certain towers to fit certain niches to make it past certain things. Like it'd be cool where like if you if the elemental or like if you pull up your towers and you look at like their, you know, some of them have extra damage for certain like classes of monsters, for example. If that was more important, because like that seems like it can be easily fixed by just getting a better rank on it. But it'd be cool if you needed like certain squads to do certain maps and things. Like the fact that you kind of needed an AoE tower to progress was cool. Maybe not the fact that it was kind of really hard to get the Shadow Fiend at that point, which was holding a lot of people back, even people that put a lot of time into the game. But I like that niche feel. Like maybe there'll be like you'll need a full team that can hurt insects to make it past certain areas. And how was that game? I'm trying to think. It was I think for mobile. And I think it was honestly just like one of those like games where like you have 5 units on one side of the screen and they're fighting like a very Final Fantasy setup, but you needed like different squads for different areas. What's your game? Oh yeah, what's my user? I think somebody got that. The house is luck-based summoning game, but somehow it's still very fun, and the pity system definitely helps. Yeah, the house. It kind of feels a little bit like if you get if you happen to have luck and you pull the best things first, like that's all you kind of need to do. There, the struggle with like playing the game multiple times on multiple levels to figure out how to actually beat it isn't really there for me yet. I think if they start bringing, you know, it's like I think the enemies that stun things that are close to the track are cool. Maybe if we could see that on different units, or like maybe some enemies that come out and they stun real close to the track, so you need to put things back further, or maybe some things that shoot random stun bombs at certain units, so you have to like, you know, put like your bone collectors in front of them to block stun, or maybe there'll be a unit that comes out that maybe there will be maps where like the stuns start coming more frequently, and you'll need to bring a unit along that can de-stun, or maybe like then maybe more monsters will start poisoning towers, and that will actually, you want to bring a tower that can actually like de-poison something, because maybe they poison so frequently, or their poison is faster that like you don't have time to sell. So it'd be cool just to have different areas of the game where it's just like, oh man, he's gonna try to go beat the desert without you know, like a poison neutralizing tower. Like, oh man, that's probably not gonna work too well for him, or something like that. How long left till 150? Um, Probably about 15 minutes. Jonathan says World Defenders having a Thanksgiving update. Are you telling me that, or are you asking? Because I haven't seen anything pinged on the Discord. What's your opinion on the Skibbity Toilet ripoff tower defense games that are taking over Roblox? Stealing content is bad, and I feel like a lot of mobile games do that. There was a game that was really fun. It was kind of like a pinball game where you had heroes that pinballed around the map, but they literally just took heroes from Game of Thrones and like literally anything that was popular and made like mere copies of them. And I really thought they'd get in trouble for it, but apparently if you make things into a cartoon, it's like nigh impossible to actually enforce that. Now, that being said, I am an artist, and I know that these days, while there are original ideas, most things are just improvements or twisting of other ideas. And I'm all for taking an old concept and remixing it. Um, and I think that's honestly the essence of what a lot of people do today. So if you take something and you make it your own, after a certain point, I think it's okay. The ones that are just blatant ripoffs, I can't condone. Um, is Toilet Tower Defense a fun game? Yes, I think it is. It has some things that I wish they would put into this game. As far as the actual style of the Skibidi, I like that. I mean, obviously, it's a very popular style. I like the old janky like electronics and stuff that honestly is from my childhood. I like the kind of like post-apocalyptic feel of it and stuff. I honestly, if a game's fun, I'm gonna play it. I don't really have qualms about what anybody else cares. How do you get the turkey? We don't know yet. I can tell you that in the picture in the Discord, which we can pull up right here. So we'll head down to sneak peeks. And we'll pull it up on full screen. All right, so this is what a small Thanksgiving update. We'll be here tomorrow. We don't know when yet. So this is right beside the stairs in the premium urns. Obviously, you see that peeking over the back here. This is where Willow Witch was when it came out. So what it's probably going to be is you will beat maps. Infinite doesn't count. You have to beat regular floor maps, and it will give you an equal amount of Thanksgiving type currency that matches the amount of gems that you're getting. So you're going to want to get your streak up for most efficient farming. Floor 1-1 is fine. Honestly, I think some of the higher maps are faster and give better rewards, but you have to get to like the spider map or floor 6 to make it very noticeable for the skulls. And then as you collect those, you'll need to get you'll just basically turn in the Thanksgiving currency to get you this guy right here. And what we were all debating on what it was going to be. It could be just him releasing turkeys on the map like Necromancer does. I thought it'd be really funny if he like threw the turkeys at the enemies and they exploded, like Nolan Ryan throwing a baseball and accidentally hitting that bird when he was pitching, and it just being like, well, you can't see me right now, but him hitting like a thing and it just being like, poof. So Toilet Tower Defense has a good tower defense game, but I don't think it deserves the player to count it has. So I think what they did there is, honestly, it got a lot of good promotion, right? They looked at their content creators and was like, hey, as being a new content creator as I am, I like to make quality videos. I like to mess around with the artwork. I like to mess around with the editing. But it's for most of the guides that I've seen on what you're supposed to do when you're new is you just want to get yourself out there. It doesn't matter if you have to scream. It doesn't matter if you have to spam. It doesn't matter if you make crappy content. Just make as much content as you possibly can. Or just have somebody like scream your name from the rooftops, or just, make a bunch of people like say how hyped they are about this game. They got a good crew. Well, I mean, honestly, I don't watch a lot of content from that, but so I can't content on the quality of these streams. But even before I started playing that game, I had seen somebody doing a video about like, I'm gonna take this trash tower and trade up into this mythic, and I'm like, that doesn't seem right. And then I watched it just to see if I could tell if they were like using friends or fakes or whatever. And it's just like there was so much content on it that you couldn't help notice the game. And then like the art style, I thought they came up with it themselves at first. I didn't even know what Skibidi Toilet was. I'm just like, wow, I like the artwork in this game, and it's a cool concept. I didn't know that most of it was borrowed from an actual thing, but like history is in the hands of the powerful. History is what what people make of it, and those in charge say it is. I mean, look at Christopher Columbus. Like Like they don't really people don't celebrate that all that much anymore just because of the things that he did. And but in history, like until that stuff started coming out and being more prevalent, like people were like, oh man, this is great. Well, like I mean, obviously he didn't really discover what we thought he did, and he did a lot of heinous things, but it's just like the more publicity you have, the bigger you're going to be. Good publicity, bad publicity. The fact that it was a game that got taken off and then it came back and people were like, oh wait, I wanted to play that but I never did. Well, I mean, just all the negative publicity was something. Did you guys try out TDX? No, but I saw Bean played it the other day, and I think he was having some issues in the beginning of his stream. I didn't actually get to see the full event. What do you guys think? What's my cat's name? My cat's name is Conan the Destroyer. Yeah, I like those guys too. They were honestly, I haven't worked in too much animations and stuff into the channel yet, but it is something that I'm looking into. And when I watch Tiny Turtle do his streams and stuff, and just like watch the fun stuff that they put in, and just like their upbeat and like the energy that comes out of them, it's definitely an enjoyable thing to watch. So when I looked at TDX, it looked like there was a lot of. All right, guys, we're six waves from being finished with our first run here, and that'll put me at 24 skull shot urns. I need like one more, and then I'm gonna do a video about see if we can get. We might actually do that today, depending on. Actually, I only have about a half hour left to stream, so we're gonna really hope that the update comes out. Scott F is non-AFK in the chat. He hasn't typed yet, but hopefully that happens soon. So for those of you guys who have played TDX, is that something that we should take a look at in the stream? Would you guys be interested in? Shade, should I end the game? No, we're waiting. 150. $150 is whatever I just typed as said. You know, one of these days you guys are gonna force me to actually moderate this channel, I swear. For those of you guys who are around the world here, do you guys celebrate Thanksgiving? If you gave me $500, would I play Toilet Tower Defense for 10 hours? I could probably be persuaded to do that, yeah. I actually have a decent squad in that game, and I haven't played it in a minute. Provided all my stuff is so there, it probably wouldn't even take me that much. I also really liked World Zero. I played that for a while too. I like those Diablo-esque games where you collect things and level up your stuff, as we talked about. I used to be a huge fan of Diablo 2, and World Zero like scratched that itch for me for a while. I think like once they kind of like beating higher content wasn't the fastest way to level anymore. That was when I stopped playing it. I realized I was standing in one hallway killing the same like 10 20 bats over and over again and like resetting to get that experience. Oh yeah, we can end game now. Nice. So yeah, anyway, if you guys are curious, why do we get 40? We got our streak up playing 1-1, rolled up here with a 5-time streak and got those 40 skulls. Got our all of our good stuff there. I'm gonna head out back to the lobby, give some more people yes, I see, and we're ending the game. It's already 1:53. Now I believe I have enough time to stream till 11. I don't actually know what time the fam's going over for some turkey, but I have corrupt in Toilet Tower, and there's only 8k of them in existence. That is pretty rare, man. Not gonna lie, that's pretty crazy. Let's get our stuff here real quick. Ooh, only 110 left to that. All right, so we're gonna pull up our urns here. We need one more skull shot to finish up for that video. Let's open up some stuff here. They should improve shiny urn chances. Yeah, I mean, I used to get excited when I saw shinies, but I have seen people get shiny, like good stuff out of a shiny thing, but it's pretty abysmal. Thank you, Archangel. Happy Turkey Day to you and all your fam as well. Wait, let me move this around here a little bit. We have been saving up our urns. Like I said, we will be doing a giveaway for some mythics and some secrets. We already collected our, we already have enough urns. Maybe we'll do a video. What do you guys think? Should I save these premium urns for trading? Or should I just go for a second Shadow Fiend? Because I'm leaning towards, by the time, I wanted to get 25 Skull Shot urns and 25 Boom Bear urns. And then maybe like 100 premium urns. And then, you know, we'll do like a training montage video where I can see if I can actually get enough towers to beat floor 7. And we'll be like, you know, we'll see if we can get that shiny variant. We'll see if we can get Nightmare on it. And then we can see if we can not make fools of ourselves when we go into... let me put this back out here. Open the Boom Bear urns. I kind of want to get 25 on that too, because I want to see, you know, people are always like, I've opened this many urns and I haven't gotten it. So I want to see if we can get to 25 on both of those and then open a premium urn. Premium urns might cost a lot after chapter 0. I mean, maybe because you can't get them anymore, right? But like, is it worth maybe missing out on a potential second Night Fang? I gave my friend Sinister Cameraman and Toilet Tower Defense for the Mask, 3 Demon Boys, Witch, Death Angel, Shiny Boom Bear, and a bunch of other stuff. Win. Nice, man. I honestly haven't played Toilet Tower Defense in a minute. I do have some mythics, but I don't know what Sinister Cameraman is. I'm assuming it's Halloween related. Save up premium because it will cost a lot on chapter 1. See, people think that, but like, what if the towers are like, what if they get like eclipsed right away, right? And then like you don't need to collect them anymore to get... Hey, what's up, Poke King? What if like you don't have, you can't get Night Fang after chapter 0 is gone. So like if the towers aren't that great, I mean, yeah, you might be okay, but like, why would you really want to collect them unless it was just to collect them? Should I reroll my Oblivion Boom Bear? It's not bad. I mean, so at this point, right, we have a week. So Pickleball and Beyond asks, should I reroll my Oblivion Boom Bear? Are you clearing all the content you want to clear? Because, I mean, really the only important stuff right now is, can you clear the Skull Shot Infinite to farm that? I mean, if you can do that, then I don't see why you'd want to re-roll. I would save all your stuff until, you know, Floor 7 comes out and you see if that's enough to get you by it, or, you know, wait until the update comes out and then see if those towers are better. Maybe use your resources on that. TT Gaming Mixed Typical, how to trade. So he is cross-trading a friend. You must be a good friend because I don't recommend cross-trading. He's trading towers in Toilet Tower Defense to his friend, and his friend is giving him towers in this game. And that, you know, provided you don't actually know the person, that's really risky, and that's how people get scammed. When there was a whole bunch of stuff that went down in World Defenders, and I felt really bad for those people, even though, like, in almost every video I posted at that time, I was telling people not to cross-trade. So when this goes live on the 1st, honestly, other than the first stream that we do for that content, I'm going to put out a what to do and how not to get scammed trading video as soon as it comes out. And then, you know, all of you fans and non-fans out there need to watch the video, because if it's very similar to other games that offer trading, there's still a good bit of way you can get scammed in the game. So make sure you pay attention to that. Oh yeah. Jeffrey, you cannot trade in this game yet. That is actually coming out on the 1st of December, which is coming up very soon. So save your resources. If there's a tower you have your eyeballs set on, then make sure you have enough to trade for it. Okay. So this is kick me back out. So I don't have a whole lot of time left, so I think honestly that's what we're gonna do. Let's see if we can help people. Does anybody, all right, so Pickleball, you're the first person to ask. Feel free to join me in my private server, and we will help you on 6-4. What do I need for that? I am going to bring a Demon Mage, probably Angel. This guy. You know what? I think we're gonna get rid of. Okay, where is he? And then. I'm gonna try doing a double AoE comp. Although maybe we shouldn't, just because now everybody has AoE, and that might not be our weakest link. Someone in the Discord has honestly offered me their shiny Skull Shot with Nightmare on it for a Death Angel, because they're just being a bro, I think. I don't know if that's actually going to happen, but I'm looking forward to that. Alright, so let's just do a duo. Oh, we got cut out. Alright, so I'll be back out in the lobby here. We're just going to give this a go. I'm going to try to help Pickle beat 6-4. How do you get so many gems and skulls? I would recommend getting your streak up by beating like 1-1 getting your streak to 4 or 5, and then just going over and beating one of the infinites, whatever the hardest one you can get, because you get like 40 skulls per win and a nice amount of gems, and you can even sell the extra secret urn if you have no need for it. What's up, Joseph G? All right, let's pop over here. Oh, so it's this one. Shade, I kind of still got my Ghost Hunter equipped. Why, bro? All right, let's try anyway. Let's go. We're here. All right, so many of you guys watch my video. You know that depending on how the enemy comes out, if he comes out from these side ones, it's a way shorter trip for him than if he comes out in one of these other ones. And it may or may not be beneficial. So what we do is we like to set it up so that you're planning on winning. So we're going to set up our tower, so he's going to come in through one of these other entrances over here, which will give us plenty of time. So you kind of want to spread out your units. Put one here. I'm probably going to want to get our Demon Mage out too. We want him kind of central. I appreciate the offer for you guys that are offering those shiny bone shots, but or skull shots, but like, I'm not honestly all that worried about it because, you know, that's kind of the map to grind right now, and I would hope I'm not one of those people that gets up to 70 attempts before they get theirs, but you know, I wouldn't be surprised if we were. So maybe I will take you up on that at some point, but uh-oh, we should have put we really need to just get our angels up, because I wanted to panic and put some skull shots out there, but at the same time having our greed double our money. This is what I'm talking about. We're playing in a multiplayer match and money is scarce, so like our money is generating us double money. His is probably infernal, so he's doing the damage, but he's not getting the extra money that we are. So ours is technically more efficient for the crew. Although, if we die in the late game, then it's my fault because my angels don't have infernal and don't do as much damage as his. So it just kind of was one of those things. We do have an infernal angel we may swap out if we can't win, so we'll try. He's already in the optimal center spot, so we'll take what we can get here. We're just going to wait, though, because just getting that extra money. Although I know they do eventually burst us here, so let's get this stuff out. And then you really just, if we survive the AoE area, then we'd really just need to watch what side the boss comes out on and sell things that are far away from it to try to get in if it comes out over here. Before he comes in, you want to get that early damage on in it, just so he doesn't come in and stun you. And sometimes you can kill him before he even gets over here. Yeah, I mean, putting Boom Bear right next to the corner. There's no reason to put Boom Bear right in the corner where the AoE spots are. Oh, that's it for us, huh? Alright. Blah. We should probably have put more AoE out. We're gonna die. Rip. Alright. We go again. Shade, I can trade you my Nightmare Angel for Shadow Fiend, any curse, and trading comes out. Yeah. Oh, well, we weren't really concerned about the streak so much. We're just kind of helping people and hoping that the update comes out here soon. Alright, so let's go again. I'm going to try to get more AoE out because I think that's where we died. It had 180k hit points left. Yeah. It's okay. We can get it. Hey, see you, Mixed Typical. Thanks for stopping by, bro. So we need to get our angel. What did we do wrong there? I think we need to get our angels out of here and our AoE up way sooner than we did. We had the money for it. And we kind of goofed. If not, then we just, I don't know. We just might not be strong enough, but we'll see. The fact that this level is so hard is one of my favorite things about the game. It is definitely the hardest map in the game. And you have to play it just right. And whenever you get to be playing with a new person, you kind of have to figure out where your strengths are and what you have going on. And like, that's the right ratio of towers that you need to survive. Shade, can I trade you my Nightmare Angel for a Shadow Fiend, any curse? I have to think about that one. So like, Nightmares become a lot easier to get, whereas Shadow Fiend you can't. It's pretty difficult to get still. So I have to consider that one. And once those new angels come out, it's hard to say where Angel will be on the tier list. I'm sure he'll still be really good, but I'm just waiting here for the update. Well, thanks for hanging out with us. That's kind of what we're doing too. It's way better to wait for the update with a bunch of friends than just chilling by yourself and being grumpy. All right, so let's make sure we get this stuff out here first. Okay, I think he counts. Does he count? Yeah, he's good. Now I want to go ham with the AoE, but at the same time, we don't want to go ham with the AoE just because we need some actual real damage on the boss at the end. Where are our angels at? Come on. Oh, there we go. Right, so I got both of those out. Maybe we'll... Alright, so let's... I'm gonna throw out some, like, maybe we will go a little bit ham on the AoE. Uh-oh. We're doing better, so that's good. Skull shot's so good. Come on, come on, come on, come on. See, we just needed to figure out our balance a little bit, but we're getting there. I think we got this. And then the... Okay, here comes the boss. So now I'm going to swap out. Oh, he came in the back. That's awesome. That's like literally one of the best spots. And honestly, I was like, why did you put that skull shot out there? But he already stopped and stunned once. Yo, we so got this. And then he's stopping for the second one, too. That's so good. Yo, GG. Well played, sir. I have to say, putting those skull shots out there and making him stay. GG. Well played. Let's go. What does Thanksgiving celebrate? Ah. You celebrate family and friends and togetherness. No, come on, Liv. We're so close. Oh, God. Oh, God. Why do we have... Sell. We got wrecked. Oh, no. We were celebrating. Yeah, well played. Sorry, man. It's because so we probably should have we probably should have sold our towers and rebought them. We kind of celebrated prematurely there. It's that's rough, dude. F in the chat. Can we try 3? Yo, he came through and straight up wrecked us. I'm gonna pull up. People are messaging me and asking when the when the new update releases, and I'm surprised it's not out by now, but here we are. I do not know, sir. That was really sad, Gold Falcon. Had I actually been paying attention, I blame myself. We were so close. And then, like, I even saw it coming, and I was like, we need to sell our towers. And then I honestly couldn't find the towers that I was looking for to sell. Could the update come out tomorrow? I'm hoping that Floor 7 still comes out tomorrow. I don't know if it will, but I was hoping that we'd have some at least some news. How did I get that many urns? Honestly, a lot of it was playing 1-1. And then later on, once they came out with Infinite, that's also a good way to get urns. But most of mine is honestly from just playing 1-1. When I go into Endless, a new currency for the Thanksgiving event shows up in the corner. Huh. Really? Okay. Yeah, you want to try? Do I have a macro you could use for doing 1-1? I don't really do that thing. You can it's a little mind numbing, but it's not terrible. Yeah, look, you see that? The new currency's up there in the corner, gents. That is for the new turkey tower. Yeah, so I wonder if this is going to start awarding that. Yeah, hype, 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 hype. Mr. Kiwi, I don't know if you're in, or Mr. Q, I don't know if you're in the stream, but like, I see that you have the little check mark there. Are you a content creator or a developer? I'm gonna keep all my stuff together just so I can sell it this time. And you know, if we get stunned, that's not where I wanted to put that. The game updated. All right. After this, we'll head over there and play a little bit. But I have a feeling, honestly, it's probably, so like you can see, oh, we already got some, We already got some gems, so we got some. Nice. I do not know what the new tower does. Hey, what's up, Grayson? How you doing? Happy Turkey Day. Happy Thanksgiving to all everybody. Thanks for joining the house fam and coming and chill with us today. It's cool that they that's a different thing, because like you used to not get gems from just completing waves. You had to get completed at the end, but I guess if you can't get that far, I guess you could just spam waves over and over again. It's nice that you get something without actually completing it, just in case you get kicked or something. We have to pray for good RNG this time and hope he comes from that back corner. Uh-oh. Ooh, I don't know if we're gonna survive this, people. Look at all that AoE though. If we die, it won't be from lack of AoE. Oh no! Oh no, Gold Falcon. Pickleball, man, we tried so hard for you today. I am so sorry. It is not meant to be. Server shut down. The Gobbler. Alright. RIP. Can I get an F in the chat? They said it wouldn't happen anymore. Oh well. Everyone did indeed get kicked. No, we got our 13 gems. Let's see what we're supposed to do with them. The Gobbler earned 1,000 Thanksgiving gems. So we're actually on our way. Nice. Alright, so you got this guy holding a turkey. Wait. Oh, this guy is actually dressed up as a turkey. I was very confused. I'm like, where did somebody get a turkey pet already? 1K for the new tower, yep. We'll have to work on that. Cool. Christian bro, no spam Marino, please. Ooh. What is that? Why blue? Why so shiny? here? Slayer's chest? Nothing yet. I don't know why, but I went in there. It calls to me. Is it ice? It looks more like sparkles than snow. Oh wait, there's some sort of crystals in the back there. Ooh, you know what? I bet you it is for it's probably for Christmas, I would imagine. They do not have a timer on this update, but they did say in the Discord that it's just for a couple days. All right, so let's get a game going, and Shade, can we do endless? I do not have time for endless. I'm probably going to be wrapping up the stream here in a little bit, but I'm going to play some games and just see if I can survive and get some of these turkey gems. But we do need to get our streak back, so maybe we will. Maybe we'll start with like 1-1 or something. I don't know. Just because we need this, we need the streak going. Oh look, there is 50% off premium earns and 50% off of that stuff. So let me see here. What is this mode? What is this boost? Let me see if anything posted on the Discord. I don't see anything. I don't see anything official. Interesting. But I would imagine this is probably like a winter event, and that looks pretty cool. Let's make sure there's nothing down here in the crypt. Realms are still locked up. Okay. Make sure there's nothing in here. Yep. Look on the side. Inventory. Rarity after secret. Ooh. There is a new rarity. No kidding. I was dreading that. So it looks, you know, we were just talking about that and shiny, or a shiny secret being like the best tower in the game, but it looks like we are wrong. We don't have any of the new one yet. All right, so obviously we need one more. Let me move this around here a little bit so we can scroll down. I don't think anything changed in here, but you never know. Okay, so the Gobbler is the next one available. Yep, new rarity. That's crazy. I see that. Oh, is that event rarity? How do I get Thanksgiving? You probably... Oh, Thanksgiving gems, you just have to beat... I can't confirm yet, but like generally it was just beating floors before. I don't know if it's going to work in Infinite or not. What rarity? I would imagine it's probably a mythic, but I mean if it's on par with what is their name? Willow Witch. Willow Witch wasn't that great, but you never know. You never know. But seeing how it's only available for a couple days, for it to be too OP would probably not be a great idea. We need to switch around our heroes and get going. What do we need here? I think honestly we're just gonna go with the shiny. Where is she? Infernal Ghost Hunter. That. Honestly, that's probably just fine. If anybody wants to come along, you're welcome to come along. We're just farming, we're just getting our streak up so we can go play some harder levels. But I'm not going to be trying to like 3-player anything too serious, just because I want to keep that streak going. Update log, check Discord. Okay, I'm not clicking on anything just yet. Sorry if it times out on us, but not. Yes, that is a good point, Brent Gamer. The new rarity fits the color of the new blue elevator doors, and also the realm guy in the summon area. Huh. Okay. So let's go full screen. A small Thanksgiving update before the big update next week. The limited time Gobbler Urn has been added, as well as Thanksgiving journeys by playing maps or infinite. Okay, cool. So we can do infinite. That's good to know. That won't keep us from getting to our skull shot. This can be found near the doorway to the garden. We have also launched our Black Friday sale. This will last for the weekend with up to 50% off. Nice. Okay. So here we go. Let's show our support by clicking over things. Awesome. Okay, so we're actually just we're just getting our streak up anyway, so it doesn't really matter. You know what? Let's help a bro out. Let's. Oh, you know what? Never mind. Rip on that. Okay, so back to World Defenders or World Defenders. back to the house. Ooh, almost forgot where I was there for a second. All right. Honestly, we can just really do anything. Screen over a little bit. Somebody click. All right, so we are in the middle of the mini event for Thanksgiving. We are doing 1-1 to get our streak up. And apparently you can do this by pretty much doing any part of the game. You can do infinite or regular maps. But the Halloween or the Thanksgiving gems are affected by the streaks, so you want to double up on that as much as possible. I thought the realm would be for chapter. Did they take away Spartan? I didn't. Yeah, I think they did take away Spartan because it said there were 2 possible towers we could get there. Actually, there was the Wandering Wizard or something, and also Spartan, and they were available, and we didn't have them yet, and now they're not available. So I don't. That might just come out later. They might, which actually could indicate that there might not be a new floor tomorrow. Yeah, you can't get the new rarity by summoning, at least not yet. Mad Echo? On me? When's y'all's birthday? Are you talking about my birthday? I actually just had my birthday. It was November 12th. What's my best tower? Honestly, my best tower is either Infernal Death Angel or Infernal Skull Shot. Yes, the new rarity. And as somebody pointed out, it matches the new elevator. Happy birthday, Surfing Dino Tato. Thanks for hanging out with us on your birthday, and I imagine with Thanksgiving around, you probably have to share your birthday with a lot of other events, so happy birthday to you, buddy. But yeah, what's up, ZM? Welcome. You're late, by the way. We have no idea. Other than there being a shiny blue box in your inventory for a new rarities area and a shiny blue elevator that either has some sort of crystal or ice crystal growing in the back of it. I don't know. Maybe... The fact that it has its own elevator is interesting. It's almost like you'd need some sort of currency or something to get you... Okay, so that gave us 29. We don't even have our streak up, so that's like... It means it's going to be 50 per win when it streaks. Interesting. So obviously I'm not going to have time to completely grind out this tower today, and it's generally happens to me. The update came out right before I have to go, so we've been going for a little over 2 hours now. I actually am going to have to end the stream because I do have a family get-together to go to, and I have to get me some turkey and some mashed potatoes before I come back and get the gobbler here with you guys. Depending on what time I get back today and what we have going on, I might actually be back on to finish up this and get the new turkey so we can try it out. If not, you'll see a video for that coming up soon. I will probably try to go live tomorrow, especially if there is an update available. So if not, we'll just be continuing to grind here and look for a couple new videos coming out. Will there be veteran for the house? So basically, if you come over to... Let me pull this up real quick. If you go over to the Gaming with Shade Discord, we do have... Where is it? Something called Grand Titles and Veteran Status. So basically, we have some roles available called Dr. Death and Spider Lord, and you get them by beating the respective White Widow and the Doctor bosses. And then, you know, obviously you get the little the color change, you get the little roll area there, and then we are going to be adding some fun art for the spiders and stuff for the role icons, which we are currently working on right now. So if you guys want to pop over and see us over here, that's awesome. If not, that's cool too. But hey, thanks for spending some Turkey Day with me, and hopefully I will see you all later. You guys have an awesome Thanksgiving, and I love you guys very, very much, and we'll catch you guys later.